What is up, everybody? The Ryouseiken here, coming to you with a new game. This is called The Darkest Dungeon, which I did play on live stream a couple months ago, while it was still in early access. To my own horror, I actually did not play very much of it afterwards, mostly because they gave like a timeline of when they expected the game to be fully released, and since it was so close to the time that it would be released, I was like, you know what? I want to keep as much of the game like blind to me as possible. I know like the bare basics. You know, I did a couple dungeons. I got an idea of how the heroes work, but otherwise this is going to be a completely new kettle of fish. The coolest thing about this game is probably the affliction system. It's a new layer to the RPG element here in Darkest Dungeon, where negative elements such as like depression, fear, masochism, just to name a few, are actually applied to your character, and they impact the characters in different ways, like in combat or in dungeon exploration. And you have to really be able to manage their stress, you know, in and out of combat. And you also have to just be able to deal with other, like, more general elements that you'd expect from an RPG. The really tough-as-nails enemies and bosses. Now, the game is completed. There's apparently a way to win the game. You know, before it was pretty much just explore to your heart's content. It was basically an endless mode. But we're going to go for the gold here. Pray to God that we don't lose too many people, because this is a roguelike game. Therefore, death is going to be inevitable for numerous amounts of my heroes. This is probably going to turn out just like my XCOM playthrough, where everybody dies a horrible, yet somehow cinematically satisfying death. And that sounded terrible, so campaign. We've enabled Steam Cloud saves. Oh, goody. Yeah, that's my early access profile right there, Ride Muffins. But we are going to start here. Brand new campaign. Just start from the get-go, from the very beginning. Let's do this.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember, there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
First off, the art style is fantastic. It's like some sort of kind of gothic sort of style, I guess. Afflictions are removed by placing the hero in any stress treatment activity. But yeah, the game is absolutely gorgeous in its own right. Have not played many games with this sort of art style, so this is going to be great. Also, side note, I'm probably gonna suck. Just so you know. Find your way to the Hamlet. You're currently in a room, even though it's, you know, in the outdoors. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Ah, okay, so... Alright, that makes sense. It's been a while since I've played this, so let's see what we have here. We have a guy named Reynald and a guy called Dismas. we have different kind of attacks, each with their own sort of capability and accuracy. We have a weapon, we have armor. These are our statistics, our health, our sanity. Yeah, it is coming back to me a little bit.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The Hamlet is just ahead.
While in a hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind a party to move them. No, WAS is completely okay with me.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Make them hear the screams of terror? Okay. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Oh, right. Placement is an important thing, too. It's kind of like say in those Final Fantasy games where you have the front row and the back row, except in this case, certain abilities only work in certain areas. Alright, so we have Dismas, who has a melee attack and a ranged attack. Both can work. This can make them bleed. And you see those dots on the top? That shows like where you need to be, like in placement. So this, you have to be in the first 3 of the 4 spots, like the front 3 spots, and the enemy has to be in the front 2 spots in order for Open Vein 1, nice name by the way, to connect. So this is a human. He has 12 HP. I have an 83% chance to hit and a 5% chance to crit. Go for it, dude. I am. Ow. That hurt. How dare you? Let's see. Bulwark of Faith. Torch +6. Self +25% protect. So this is kind of like a buffing spell. Stunning Blow. Just about what you'd expect. Zealous Accusation. A ranged attack. No, a ranged ability that decreases the damage that the opponent has. That the opponent can do. And then a Smite, which is a like undead sort of attack. Alright, let's go with this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh yeah! And we got 1,000 gold. Now I'm definitely used to like the more like open world, like open world styled RPGs. So playing a side scrolling sort of RPG again, and something that's more about dungeon looting, nostalgia. You often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Clearly where the ambushers camp. Drag an item here to use it on this object. Check inside the tent or ignore. Let's check.
Leave nothing unchecked. Ooh. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Some onyx, which is worth 500 gold each, and then gold. So we have 1,500 gold so far.
An ambush.
Oh!
Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So we have some dim lighting, so stress is added, but scouting and monster surprise is still a thing. Yeah, light is also a factor, so taking my time is probably something that's gonna get my ass kicked eventually, because the lighting is going down as we speak, but it be what it do. Let's go with this. Grape Shot Blast. Looks like it will reduce the damage of these here folk. Boosh. I was assuming anyway. Assumptions make asses out of myself. Alright, stun fatty. Fuck, he resisted. Woo, dodge. Nice dodge. Alright, turn 2. So this guy is resistant to stun. 50% resistant to stun. Well, we have a good amount of health, so might as well give it a go again. Fuck. Much health. Alright, take care of this guy first. The less attacks thrown our way, the better.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Kill the weak guys first, that way they can... That way we're not being picked down HP-wise. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearance special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. I don't think that was a thing in the early access. Huh. Oh, shit. Alright, we're gonna want to take care of this guy fast. Oosh! Oh, poor Dismas. Just go with our quote-unquote standard attacks.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Medicinal herbs used to cleanse items and prevent maladies can be applied to a hero to eliminate combat debuffs. A jade and some onyx. Take all. Once you've completed the requirements of quests, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Alright. Let's take a second. We have a chest right here. Bandage trap chest. Something doesn't look quite right with this one. Okay, maybe... Given the fact that we're both bleeding, I probably shouldn't risk it, so... Achievement unlocked. Welcome home. So we got about 3,000 coins worth of treasure, which is awesome. We have not gotten any heirlooms. I forget what heirlooms are used for. Oh wait, no, heirlooms are used to upgrade the place that we're about to go to. See, and then we got 5,000 coins for completing the quest, the old road. We got resolve experience. We're about 25% to level 2. And Dismas is kinda stressed out. Poor guy.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright. So, yeah, Hamlet. This place we can upgrade with various heirlooms that we find. So we can, like, upgrade facilities. We can get new people, new heroes. Reynold and Dismas successfully escorted you to the Hamlet. They are now Apprentice Highwayman level 1 and Apprentice Crusader level 1. So we got a shit ton of goals here. And there's also roster goals. Complete the final Darkest Dungeon quest. So we have all this we can eventually look at, so that's cool. We have 10 busts used to upgrade town buildings. Yeah, all this is to upgrade town buildings. Crests, deeds, portraits, and busts. We have over 8,000 gold. Get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. The Ryouseiken estate, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's see. Right-click on a hero in the roster to inspect their detailed character sheet. They can be renamed or dismissed permanently from there. Yeah, you can actually rename your heroes, so I'm going to name them after myself, my friends, and fans. So if you guys are enjoying this series and you want to be part of the hero roster, you know, down the line, because I might be a few episodes in by the time you actually watch the episode, comment and say that you want to be part of the adventure, and I will add your name, you know, given the fact that I'm not too far ahead and I've already beaten the game, which is doubtful. Let's see. Click on buildings to use them to interact with your heroes. A stagecoach to recruit new heroes. Blacksmith, upgrade heroes' weapon and armor. Guild upgrades to combat skills. Survivalist upgrade to camping skills. Alright, camping is a thing, and it's actually quite neat, the camping system. I can't remember all the details, so I'm going to leave it to when we actually do it to gush over it more. There's 2 different areas for stress relief, a tavern and an abbey, a sanitarium to treat quirks and diseases, and a nomad's wagon to purchase rare items. So we only have so many places unlocked because we haven't done many quests. We can't go to the tavern, sanatorium, or anything. We can go to the graveyard to view fallen heroes. We can go to the ancestors' memoirs to view our memoirs, and a stagecoach to recruit new heroes.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
I got an achievement just for visiting the graveyard. Awesome.